Picking locks is obviously an important skill set in Kingdom Come Deliverance, especially if you find a chest, which is basically in the middle of nowhere. Now, what you'll find is you'll often have your skill is just too low. So I'm trying to pick this hard chest here, and it's just not working. It's really difficult to do. My skills in lockpicking are not high enough yet, so you'll just find that you're just breaking lockpicks. There is one solution to this, or one thing that really helps. So if you manage to get a hold of a potion called Quick Finger Potion, which you can get in various different strengths, you'll see that this strong Quick Finger Potion increases craftsmanship and thievery by 6 for 40 minutes. If you drink this, it's essentially like having better lockpicking skills than you actually do for a short period of time, and obviously other benefits as well. If you use this potion, you then get a buff, and using this buff then allows you to pick locks that you shouldn't be able to, and make the most of that. So I can now pick this hard lock. Now, it's not easy by any means. It's still a little bit fiddly to do, but you can see that it is much easier than it was before. So it is plausible to do now, whereas before it was pretty difficult. I've actually tried picking hard locks like this before and ended up breaking like 20 lock picks, but now I've managed to do it first time. So that's pretty easy. And so using a potion can really help, and these sort of potion boosts can help in other areas too. Another thing to watch out for is locks that you can pick which you won't get in trouble for. So there's this house located in Trocowitz, which was actually part of a quest where you had to go in there and investigate anyway previously. But what I found is the door keeps locking. And because it's sort of at the back of the village and no one is really there and there's nobody in the house, you can use this to practice your lockpicking. So regularly go to it when you're ever there. And because it's very easy, you can obviously easily do it. And every time you're doing it, you're improving your lockpicking skills. This house is also useful because it has a drying rack inside it, which means that you can dry out your herbs and your food and make them last for longer. So you can see I got a boost to my thievery skill there just from picking that very easy lock. So it's worth revisiting regularly, and then you can go in here for the drying rack. Another one of these spots is located at the Lower Samine Mill, so you have to go and talk to the miller and obviously interact with him in various ways. But if you go into this barn here,
I'm sorry.
you can go to this chest, and again, that's the same sort of logic, easy lockpicking. You'll also find that there are some lockpicks on the table here, so even if you don't have any lockpicks, you can just grab these to practice. Another thing to do here at the mill is to talk to the miller himself. If you do that and trade with him,
Show me your wares.
you'll find that he has not only the Quick Finger Potion, several of them, but also this book on the skill of thievery. So you can buy that as well as lockpicks from him as well, so you can practice lockpicking even more. So these things combined will help improve your skills. So we can then study the book. And get a boost. So now I've got a boost to not only scholarship, but also thievery. And if you look at this one, for example, you can see lockpicks will be more durable, last longer, and you might even get it back. If you head over to Trocowitz, you'll find, if you go in this location here, and into this spot, and then through in here, you can talk to the Scribe. And the Scribe usually sells skill books.
Show me.
And you should find here that you'll find that he has some skill books for those things. So for thievery and for other things like that. Skilled hands and alchemy and whatnot. I've already used a lot of his books, but it is worth doing. And then obviously you can sell him other books that you've already read as well. Behind him, if you have a cheeky little look, you'll find there are books, skills books and recipes books. So we might as well just steal these. We can probably get away with it. Reading those books obviously gives you a boost in scholarship and other things. I'd recommend dropping them afterwards though, because you don't want to be caught with books that obviously you shouldn't have.